I was going to do a little review on these hatching trays, and I may regret this without a tripod, but these are from Hatching Time. I got these little pegs on each corner that they don't snap, they just slide over. I've had two issues with these things. One of them being the first two quail that hatched. This bottom, it's plastic and it's got holes in it, but it's slick. The first two quail that hatched out in here became spraddle-legged because they couldn't stand up. Their feet kept sliding out from under them because when they come out of that egg, well, they're wet. And wet and plastic makes slick. So I got some of this drawer liner material and just cut a piece to fit. And the second issue I had was they get to bouncing around in there and they'll pop a corner out. And you wouldn't believe it, but this little space right here, quail can get out of, and chukar partridges can too, which I just recently found out. So I got rubber bands to wrap around the tops of these to hold those lids on. And you have to be extremely careful when you place these wherever you're going to hatch. Let me get these on here. But even with these rubber bands, as you'll see in this video, if you don't pay attention to when you're putting these wherever you're going to let them hatch in your little brooder or whatever, if you let one of these corners come up, they will escape. So you have to really pay attention to these. And I got these because I've got two batches of quail that are from different areas. So I can keep that bloodline separated when I hatch. I've got 4 brooders actually, and I've got 4 of these trays, so I can separate them into quarters. I've got quail eggs hatching. Well, they're incubating right now. They'll hatch in a couple of weeks. But I just wanted to put this out there so people, if they did purchase these, like I said, they're from Hatching Time. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just want y'all to know there is a workaround. If you got these and you notice that they can be troublesome, there are some workarounds. This was my solution, and so far the little drawer liner material has worked, and it's washable, so you can reuse it. I just soak them in some bleach water overnight, disinfect them, clean them up. Let me walk out here and show you the garden right quick. Maybe the battery will hold up that long, but I don't know if they've changed their design. Yeah, I've got a mess. The wind was blowing. This is some shade cloth I had stacked up. But I don't know, Hatching Time, if they've changed their design or not, because I've had those for over a year. But got some green beans coming up. These are English peas. Sweet corn, I don't know, looking through this netting's probably not the best idea. But beets, potatoes, broccoli. I've been cutting the broccoli heads already. cabbage is heading up, and there's my onions. Sorry for that. There we go. We'll just get in front of this netting, this deer netting, and there haven't been any deer get into the garden. I haven't noticed any evidence of any attempts either. So, but that's the garden. We have just had 3 inches of rain. More rain coming. I'm waiting on the weather to get started on redoing this greenhouse, making it taller. I've got some semi-tropicals and tropical plants in there I cannot expose to the cooler night temperatures we've been having, so I have to wait till the nighttime, warms up consistently. But I planted the rest of this, even put some sweet potato slips out. I'm going to have to replace. It got too cool on them and wet right after I planted them. They don't like cool, wet. They like warm. But yeah, I've got a little bit of okra coming up. I've got pink eye purple hulls planted. I've got 1 row, looks like it's coming in pretty good. The other 2 rows, not so good. I may have to do some replanting, because it got down into the high 40s, I think, at night. So they like a little bit warmer soil conditions. But the green beans came up good. I'm not going to use cattle panels for trellises this year. I'm just going to put a few T-posts through there, and then use some hay twine, and then I'll just burn the twine all at the end of the season. Dragging those cattle panels in and out of there, it's just too hard on my back by myself. So yeah, here we go. Going to get in here and try to get this video uploaded.